there, it's Farmer Brad, and there's been a break in the weather. It's been quite a few weeks since done anything in the garden, and I didn't film it, but these posts were not very square, and I also wanted them to be secure. So those two, I ended up putting concrete down in the floor, in the ground, and now we're at the point of putting these runners, and then we'll be able to start putting the vertical. But I want to get this corner situated because really we're building the garden that way and want to get this all squared away. So I got an extension cord, I got deck screws, and I'm gonna get these runners in place. Let me show you. So I'm just gonna tag this board on this corner. Then at the point that levels is where I'll screw this in. That looks good. So I have this one level. Now this over here, this gap is a little bit bigger than the board, so I'm just trying to angle the screws into it. So after looking at this, 3 feet fence is not really worth it. So I'm gonna go at least 4 feet. Yeah. Okay, I have these all situated there. Now I'll go cut 2 feet off of these pickets. And start getting them in position. I'm thinking I'm gonna put them fairly close because I don't want small predators and other stuff coming in through this side of the fence. Okay, so I have the first picket cut down to 4 feet and I have it level. And then I think I'm gonna just use this level as the distance in between them. And then that will allow for a little bit of airflow, but still keep most of the things out of there. So I feel pretty good about this. And this will look way nicer once it's done. Now what I'm gonna do is put a string at the top of this, and then try to make sure that it's level. That way I can line up the top of these fence line, the pickets, so it's even and looks good. My cutting process has been, I line up all the dog ears on this end. Then this is the template. I line it up. Then I make sure that these are all squared up. And then I make my line. Then I remove my template. Squeeze these. I slide it over to here, and then I make my cut. So I have all of these cut, and then I got these positioned, and then I'm going to take some of that landscape fabric, put it down there, and start putting some mulch to really establish this weed barrier from this fence. And I'm doing a little bit at a time so that I can feel good about it. That way I don't commit and do it wrong on the entire thing. But next time when you see this garden, this whole fence line should be done. I've placed down a piece of landscape fabric and I have stapled it down. So now I'm going to put some mulch around there to hold that down and fill in this gap here. I'm really liking how this looks, because that will be a walking path on the inside, and then this will be a weed perimeter, so there shouldn't be any weeds coming up into this fence. And then over in this area, I'm going to rototill it and put corn, tall corn crop in there, mainly because I've been dumping a lot of chicken manure in this area, and corn really likes a lot of nitrogen. So I would consider this a success. As you can see, I still have more to do, but the next time you see it, this fence should be done, and most of the mulch should be in place. Thanks again for watching this video. Hope you enjoyed this part. I'd say it'd be part 4 of the garden build. It is April 3rd, so needing to move along and make progress on this. I'll also be utilizing garden stock in the garden to be able to quickly generate large amount of areas, number of areas that I can plant things in. So make sure to subscribe to a YouTube channel and be on the lookout for that video. Until next time, have a wonderful day, and I encourage you to homestead now more than ever.